Morning.
Stafford, Dr. Gray Stafford. Hello, Dr. Gray Stafford from the Wildlife World Zoo is here.
Hey guys,
you brought some friends, some babies.
Yeah, babies, and not just any kind of baby, but babies that hatch from eggs. And let's talk about our friends here at Hickman's. Occasionally, you know, everyone's trying to save a little money, and they do us a great favor by publishing a 2-for-1 coupon in their egg cartons. And lo and behold, look what I found, like you said, at the Fry's Market. Some baby tortoises that hatched out from eggs about a week ago. They didn't hatch out at Fry's or in the egg carton.
They weren't Hickman eggs.
They weren't Hickman eggs. No, I don't want to get a call from Mr. Hickman later. But yeah, these are sulcata tortoises. We were talking about that earlier in the break.
A friend of mine just got one of these for her kids, and she told me that these things eventually will be bigger than we are.
Yes, almost the size of your glass table here, about 200 pounds. They're the largest, don't tell your friends this, they're the largest mainland tortoise on the planet. The only thing that's bigger than they are like the Galapagos tortoise, which can reach 600 pounds or more.
So these are okay for a pet, though?
They do very well here in Arizona, but you do have to know that they're going to grow quickly by tortoise standards. They'll be 20 or 30 pounds in the next 5 or 6 years.
And you have to put them in your will.
And you have to, you know, your kids will take them off to college with them. I'm sure ASU would love to have a bunch of tortoises running around, but they do live a long time. But they do very well here in Arizona in our climate. They eat grasses. They also like to dig very deep burrows and long tunnels. So make sure your friends are prepared for this over the coming year, because after about a year or two, they'll be ready to move outside.
So this little turtle right here is going to be as big as this whole, Martine.
I hope they're watching us right now.
Yeah.
Because
it'll be that big.
They'll eat grass, but you'll have to feed them like lettuce.
Like right now, these little guys are eating on like a spring mix, a nice high quality variety of
They eat
spinach.
better at the Wildlife World Zoo than we do. You know that, don't you?
Only restaurant quality, Rick. But over time, then they'll graduate to more grasses, because they need to eat a lot of food. It doesn't have to be the highest quality of grasses, because they have to keep that fiber going to keep their little guts moving. Tortoises eat
Fiber's
cactus.
good for everyone.
It keeps them regular.
Yes, it's good for all things.
We know all about that, huh, Rick?
Yes.
And I want to tell you a little bit about this Dumerul's boa here. This is a beautiful little snake, also about a week old, from Madagascar. Both of these species are from Africa, or in this case, Madagascar with the snake. And this snake species gives live birth. The female actually carries the eggs internally, and the babies hatch out internally, and it's a form of live birth.
That's very different.
It is different, because a lot of snakes do lay eggs and incubate their eggs externally, but not in the case of the Dumerul's boa. It's an internal egg. So it's in some ways it's like placental mammals, except that there's no placenta. There's individual eggs inside mom here.
Interesting.
And you said this will grow to be
about 4 or 5 feet. Not a super large species.
5 feet.
Nothing like a python that might be 20 feet or more.
But it's a boa. It's a constrictor.
It's a Dumerul's boa. It is a constrictor. Most snakes are constrictors, in fact. Yes.
That's not a good pet to have.
I didn't know.
It's for a very select few people out there. Most people probably should stay away from snakes.
It has an awesome, beautiful
yeah, it really does.
It really does.
It's a beautiful snake.
It is, and especially at this young age, its pattern is very beautiful, fairly docile, and again, it's just going to hunt small animals. It's not very harmful.
Too aggressive?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I don't know. You want to hold it?
No,
I didn't.
Not
think
at
so.
all. No.
I didn't think so.
I'll just
And she won't let me hold it, and I don't know why.
Because he chases me with snakes.
I know he does, and we do not need premature labor here, folks.
No.
We've got a few months left to go here.
Yeah, I got
Hey, and by the way, these coupons in the Hickman's eggs, they don't expire like the eggs do. So stack them, keep them for when family comes into town. They're a great deal.
Great
That is a
idea.
good idea.
I like the way the turtle's reading the ingredients.
Yeah.
He's got to watch his cholesterol.
Yeah, tortoise, I'm sorry. Thank you, Dr. Gray. Wildlife
Nice
World
seeing
Zoo,
you.
365 days a year.
All right.